is here, and that means the 2K neighborhood is in the spirit. So we want to see your best.
Coming up next. Welcome, everyone. Thanks for... Hey, Dave.
Hey, Kevin. Well, the big man...
He sure is. Thanks, David. Let's check out Chicago's starting lineup. Markkanen and Carter are up front. Levine at the 2 with Porter at the 3. And it's White in at the point guard position. And for Indiana, Sabonis and Turner up front. Ogden and Oladipo, the backcourt duo. And it's Warren in at the 3 slot. Yeah, tonight, Greg, 2 teams with a lot of talent, but also a lot of inexperience on each side.
And Kevin, you know what that means? It means we're going to see some spectacular plays, but a few that'll have you scratching your head as well. Always interesting to watch these young players develop. And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Wow, that's a defensive breakdown. Can't do that against good scores.
Now here's Levine. Outside, White. It's White on the wing. 6 on the shot clock. Trying to get open is Carter. And it's White missing. And so it's Sabonis who brings up the ball for Indiana. Oladipo taking his time here. And stolen by White. All alone. And Levine throws it down.
Kobe White with the active hands, able to start the break and generate points for his team.
The thing that really separates White is the quickness. Whether it's with the ball in his hands or running off screens, he's very difficult to stay connected to defensively.
Now here's Levine. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. It's going to be on Miles Turner.
Good recognition by Levine. Has the defender where he wants him. Doesn't let him off the hook.
And last year, Greg, we saw White get more comfortable in the offense as the season went on.
You know, more score than a playmaker. And I love it whenever Oladipo gets tricky with it. Putting on a show for everyone with that one.
On the wing, Porter. Levine kicks to Markkanen. They get it back. Carter. Good ball movement here by the Bulls. Offensive rebound. And a bit of a battle here for the ball. The official signals a jump ball here. And so it's Indiana with it. Out of bounds. Pacers ball as Indiana keeps possession.
Great energy on the deflection and a good job disrupting their offense.
This is called an effort play. Terrific hustle at the defensive end.
Yeah, this is light work for Oladipo. If the D doesn't force him out of that area, they're done.
Right side, White. The kick out to Porter. Outside, White. Three-pointer. And that one is off. And Indiana will come the other way.
Really just struggling here in the first few minutes. 5 attempts with only 1 falling. And really, despite that miss, they've had a solid start offensively.
And then Carter with the jam.
Not just a half-court player, Wendell runs the floor well and has those long strides that eat up the ground.
Up again, and Turner stays with it.
Nice tip in there. I mean, he's got like a 6th sense in terms of where the miss is going to go. That is really a talent.
Here's Levine. His second shot goes in, off to a good start, 2 for 2.
The prototype of the new guard. Long, quick, highly skilled. Zach LaVine has no trouble taking it inside.
And you know that's going to be goaltending, guys, so that's a free basket right there.
Yeah, that's a tough call for the refs to make there. I'm not sure it was on the way down, but that's how they saw it.
And Indiana making a change here. Lamb's checked in. The Bulls also changing it up. Satoransky comes in for Zach LaVine, and it's done in for Kobe White. And so it's Lamb with it. He brings it up for the Pacers. And Lamb slams it home.
Oh, fellas, that was vicious two-hand monster slam.
Guys, I don't think there was anyone who could have stopped him on that one. On the wing, Porter passes it to Sadoronsky. Turner against Dunn. To the left side wing. Pass to Sadoronsky. Shot clock at 5. Chicago now working with the new shot clock. Three-pointer. Pacers with the rebound. Now the Pacers moving it up. Here's Lamb. And slam dunk by Lamb.
A primary responsibility of Brogdon's. When someone is open on his squad, he gets it to him.
From 17 feet out. And the Bulls with another miss.
Missing that one helps out all the analytical guys from the mid-range.
Count that one.
And their offense already in a flow. Some stellar shooting to jump out to this lead.
Looking to end the run. Dunn misses.
He liked to have that one back. That's easy money.
Here's Warren. Lays it up off the glass.
Yeah, they have gone full throttle from the opening tip, showing no signs of letting up.
Already ahead by double digits, trying to run away and not look back.
And a fast break now for the Pacers. Bucket number 3. He's a perfect 3 for 3 to start.
And we're seeing some great ball movement out of this group, guys.
Dunn attacking. And it's sent back by Turner. And it goes out of bounds. That one off Turner. "16 seconds left in the first quarter. And Sadoronsky wide open. He fires. Here's Cornette. Pass to Sadoronsky. Young from outside. Buries it from three-point range.
With good size, vision, and ability to pass the ball, Sadoronsky can make some sweet dishes.
Holiday with the 3. And so it's Indiana ahead by 9 as the quarter comes to a close. They have made it very tough to get. And recently we chatted with Zach LaVine about the team, and he pointed.
You know, we should have energy and we should be outplaying the other team, like I said, just compared.
Greg trying to turn their youthful exuberance into a weapon.
I like that he's focused on increasing their level of activity because it's something within their control.
And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And taking a look at the Pacers' performance here, guys. What are your thoughts?
Hey, why take jump shots when you can get your points at the rim?
Especially at the start. You want to get something positive going and establish your rhythm.
And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Here's the second quarter to play. And so in the game for the Pacers, we've got T.J. McConnell, and it's Holiday in at the shooting guard position. Now let's go to the sideline and catch up with our Hall of Famer, David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, good to hear from you. Now, Zach LaVine has become a star, but he knows there's still work to be done. He said, I'm stepping into a leadership role, asking more of myself and giving more each year. You've got to look at your faults. I have to continue to improve my defense. I want to help us make the playoffs. My next step as a player is winning. Guys, back to you.
Great attitude. David, thank you. Victor Oladipo, he's checked in for T.J. McConnell. Shaquille Harrison, he's checked in for Chicago. Kobe White comes in for Sadoronsky. Well, Greg, with your son getting drafted, you joined the ranks of some historic NBA father-son duos.
You know, I got the opportunity to play with Arvydas Sabonis in Portland, and remember DeMontis as a little kid.
No
now
kidding.
He's an all-star last year. You know, I think you're going to have an influx of that in the coming years. Dwayne.
Oh, that was something else.
Too smooth. Oladipo down the lane with such ease. His agility really gives him an edge.
And it's put back in by White. White's got 4 points this quarter.
Oh, a nice tip in to salvage the points from that missed shot.
Yeah, and those second chance points can add up. That one good for 2.
Just sheer determination. The contact was there, but Oladipo showing real toughness gutting through it.
Over in the corner, White. The pass to Hutchison. Here's Cornette. 5 to shoot. White the pass to Cornette. Here's Harrison. A three-pointer off the mark. Pacers leading by 9. Greg, you look at the career of Victor Oladipo, drafted 2nd overall out of Indiana, but didn't break out in his NBA career until coming to the Pacers. A bit of a late bloomer.
And Kevin, Oladipo's a prime example of some players just needing time. It also shows you how much the right situation helps a player. Oladipo always had the talent. He just found a place to foster it.
And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
And simply look at how Oladipo is built. Dude has a huge upper body. It is hard to check that.
So an entirely new group in now for Indiana. Turner's checked in for Goga Bitadze. Sabonis comes in for McDermott. Lamb is checked in for Justin Holiday. And Malcolm Brogdon subbed in for Aaron Holiday. So Chicago going with an almost entirely new group. Wendell Carter, he's checked in for Luke Cornette. Markkanen comes in for Young. Zach LaVine's checked in for Chandler Hutchison. And Chris Dunn subbed in for Kobe White. LaVine looking around. Harrison in the corner. Some nice ball movement by the Bulls to halt the run. That's in, and the Pacer lead is cut down to 13 after the bucket is good from Carter.
This is what they like about Markkanen. He will make the next pass when the defense overplays him.
Yeah, well, you look at the development of Domantas Sabonis. Few thought he could be a franchise caliber player. We might need to reconsider that given his play last year.
And Sabonis putting up all-star numbers last season. Greg, you and I think he's just getting started.
Yeah, I mean, Sabonis only dominates a few areas of the game. Not a big defender, but he could be a 25-14 type down the line. He's still under 25 years old and has room to grow as a player.
Here's LaVine. And LaVine with the slam.
An explosive, high-level athlete. You see why Zach has won multiple dunk contests.
And it's Turner off the drive.
Not the kind of aggressive defense they need to cut into the lead.
Yeah, you have to protect the rim, Greg, a little better.
Also, if you can't get stops at this point, it really doesn't matter what you do at the offensive end.
LaVine for 3. That's in there. Carter with the assist. LaVine's got 11 points.
You look at LaVine's jump shot. It's very hard to contest because he gets great lift off the floor.
Here's Lamb. And LaVine with the block. And he drops in the layup off the glass. 13 points in the game.
Really well done there. Just confident and composed, never in a hurry.
And the shot by Warren, no good. Bulls trail by 10 inside. And LaVine throws it down.
And we've seen this before. Zach with the ability to put up points in bunches.
Outside to Brogdon. Lamb passes to Turner. Outside Warren. But they recover it. Back to Brogdon. Outside Lamb. And the wide open shot from Warren. And the Pacers can't get it to go. Outside LaVine. And LaVine with the slam.
A lot of guys play above the rim. LaVine plays above the square box on the backboard.
Victor Oladipo getting it done for Indy. All right, David, thank you. And stay with us, folks. We'll be back just after halftime to get the third quarter started.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, everybody. Good to see you back here on our half. Victor Oladipo putting in some incredible work. He had 14 points throughout his career, Malcolm. And that.
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. You look at Zach LaVine, he's really been playing well.
That first half looked like a dunk contest mixtape. Was just destroying the rim.
And these weren't just putbacks and alley-oops. He was roaring to the rim and finishing.
So for Chicago right now, Porter and Markkanen, the duo at forward. White and Levine team up in the backcourt. And it's Carter in at the center, locking down the middle. And we've got an update here, so let's catch up with David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin. Well, the Bulls have a new front office, branching out from the Nuggets Brain Trust with new team president. Given Denver's success identifying and developing young talent with a win percentage that's climbed year after year, there is at least some optimism that the Bulls will be able to build a similar and sustainable winning program. Guys?
Wouldn't that be a story? Thank you, David. You know, Greg, you probably know as well as anyone, what was it like going up against the Bulls in the 90s?
You know, it's weird to say, but in a lot of ways, we were a lot like they were. Hall of Fame talent at the coach, a defensive-minded team, but the one difference was, you know, the Bulls had that guy that wore that number 23. I think I'd say that might have been the one difference.
Chicago shooting their 5th free throw of the game here.
And if we want to take a look back, they converted about 76% from the line.
Chicago making some changes. Young's checked in for Markkanen, and Satoransky subbed in for Zach LaVine. Stolen by Warren. And if you're just joining us, we've played over a minute here in the 3rd.
Thrown down by T.J. Warren. Gets to the rim with ease.
Porter kicks to Satoransky. Passes to Cornette. Back to Satoransky. White the pass to Young. The dish to White. Out left to the wing. Porter in the corner. Off target from three-point range.
Even though that one didn't go down, I like the offensive game plan here. 3 for 4 coming out of the break.
Now here's Oladipo. 16 points for him. Misses the layup. Satoransky against Turner. The shot by Satoransky, no good. And it's Sabonis with the ball for the Indiana Pacers. And finished off by Oladipo.
Boy, he gets great elevation for a player his size. Maybe we need to get Oladipo back in the dunk contest.
Porter in the corner. No good from outside. Indiana leading by 4.
And really throughout his entire career, Otto Porter has been a solid shooter from distance. Great option to plant in the corner and really open up a defense.
Yes, Otto Porter shoots around 40% from his career, GA, beyond the arc. What I love about him, he has a quick release that he can get off without much room. Also, Porter keeps defenders honest with his ability to put the ball on the floor.
Holiday against Satoransky. Stolen by Holiday. And Holiday with a clear path to the hoop. And Holiday throws it down.
Really fluid running the floor. Justin can beat you with decent speed if you don't hustle back.
And it's Aaron Holiday with the foul. That's foul number 2 for him. And Indiana making a change here. Lamb's checked in. Second half of play, and we're 3 minutes into the 3rd here. Down low. Dean passes to Carter. Good ball movement here by the Bulls. And another fast break chance here for the Pacers. Here we go. It's good. And the Pacers lead by 8.
3 straight baskets in transition now. They'll want to end that trend in a hurry.
Here's Levine. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
And the deep ball has come alive the last few seasons for Zach LaVine. He set a Bulls record for made threes in a season last year.
Hey, Greg, Zach LaVine continues to work and improve his shot, which has been fantastic. He not only trusts his shot at this point, but feel it's a strength now. He's more willing to look for jumpers in big possessions now.
Count it, and the Pacer lead has been cut down to 4 on the bucket from White.
Kobe White excels at turning on the Jets in transition.
Holiday attacking.
And I like the fact that the defense is looking to protect the rim at all costs.
For Indiana, they have been excellent at the free throw line here today. A flawless 6 for 6. Malcolm Brogdon's checked in for the Pacers. Both free throws good from Holiday.
Impeccable from the line since halftime.
Bulls trail by 6. Outside, Levine. White inside. He's guarded by Brogdon. White, good.
Terrific play in the paint by Kobe White. Uses his athleticism to find a shot.
And Lamb kicks to Brogdon. Here's Holiday, and it's sent back by White. A shot by Holiday, nobody around. He hits the back iron and sinks the shot. There's 45 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. Pass to White, out of bounds. Indiana takes possession. Turner's checked in for Aaron Holiday. Pacers leading by 6. Brogdon outside. Turner trying to free himself up. That's good from Brogdon. On the assist from Jeremy Lamb.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
That one wide left. Here's Indiana. They're on a 17-7 run. Holiday dishes to Lamb. From 11 feet away, it's hauled in by the Bulls. Outside, Levine. For 3. Connects from three-point range. Levine's got 2 now from beyond the arc in the third for Chicago. He got it up. Doesn't go for it. And so it's Indiana with their lead standing at 6 points here at the end of the quarter. They're playing a bruising game inside, and it's working for them. 3/10 quarters behind us. One more to go. Thanks for being with us as we begin the fourth. Here's Brogdon. Oladipo is the 2 with Warren playing small forward. Sabonis and Turner up front. And it's Brogdon in at point guard. So that's the group out there for Indiana. Here's Oladipo. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. It's going to be on Wendell Carter.
And there's that scorer's mentality that Oladipo possesses, which really puts the defense in a bind trying to stop it.
Young's checked in for the Bulls. Bulls trail by 8. Here's Levine. Another shot. Done outside. Shoots a 3. The rebound by Brogdon.
And when you can't get anything to fall, it definitely gets in your head.
And his rhythm, it's been way off. The goal now might be to get him something easy at the rim so he can just see the ball go in through the net, and that helps.
Dunn looking over the floor. Back to Young. Clock at 6. Markkanen passes to Levine. The Bulls need to get a shot off here. Markkanen can't get it to go. And so it's Brogdon with it. He brings it up for Indiana. The biggest lead of the game, 15 points. And the foul on Victor Oladipo. That'll be his second foul of the game. The Pacers making a switch here. McConnell's checked in. Chicago also making some changes. Denzel Valentine, he's checked in for Markkanen. Shaquille Harris comes in for Levine. And Zedaransky subbed in for Chris Dunn.
A tall, strong combo guard who can shoot it as well as pass it. Zedaransky played around 30 minutes a game for the Bulls last season as he found a way to impress the team every chance they gave him.
Warren kicks to Oladipo. An easy 2 points on the layup. Oladipo's got 22.
He's given a great lift to this offense tonight. Very, very efficient.
It's stolen by Oladipo. And up the court come the Pacers on the break. Ejected by Young. And so it looks like the Pacers will retain possession here. Luke Cornett, he's checked in for Thaddeus Young. They get a hand on it. Zedaransky against Oladipo. Got a piece of it. Here's Hutchison. He's covered by Warren. We're about 2 minutes into the fourth quarter in this one. Valentine passes to Hutchison. Well, the scouting report for Satoransky is this: if he could increase his consistency, Greg, shooting the ball, his game could reach another level.
Yeah, I mean, throughout his career, the percentages have been all over the place. He's not really a volume three-point shooter. The key for Satoransky is good shot selection and just playing under control.
Unselfish, moving the ball. Love to see this kind of offense.
Pacers leading by 8. And Shaquille Harris gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul. So Chicago going with an almost entirely new group here. Wendell Carter, he's checked in for Luke Cornett. Markkanen comes in for Chandler Hutchison. Porter's checked in for Denzel Valentine. And it's Kobe White in for Shaquille Harrison. Malcolm Brogdon's checked in for the Pacers. Levine's checked in for Chicago. Just over 2.5 minutes played now here in the final quarter of regulation.
The combination of shooting and speed Oladipo provides this team is invaluable. And his hunger to keep getting better, also impressive.
And he can't hit the second. Bulls trail by 9. Here's Levine. Nice pass. Right under the rack perfectly for the layup. Levine's got 14 points here in the second half. To the inside. Sabonis. And slam dunk by Sabonis.
And loving the aggression from Sabonis. Going right up for the dunk there. Nice.
Pass to Levine. Back to Markkanen. And a wide open look for Porter. A three-pointer, no good.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
White against Warren. Outside to Brogdon. A wide open look here for Oladipo. And a great assist by Brogdon as that one goes in. Greg, which team do you think has the toughest offense to stop in the NBA?
You know, in their heyday, it was the Warriors, no doubt about it.
And so the coach's challenge here comes into play. The coach protesting the personal foul call.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Greg, indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replays, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving and how fast the action really is and how hard it can be sometimes, you know, Greg, to make the right call. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
Bulls trail by 13. Levine dishes to Porter. Lets the three fly, and it's Levine that time on the assist by Porter. Levine's got 35.
I like letting someone else play the setup, man. Levine just has to catch and hit the shot.
And it looks like just playing the last bit of this one out in what should be a nice win here for the Pacers.
This was a very efficient offense tonight.
And they found a way to get their shots to go down. A little luck didn't hurt. A lot of their 50-50 shots fell their way.
And you know, when you look at the huge impact he had, just a monster game for Victor Oladipo.
And how many times throughout the course of the evening did he make a momentum-changing play? I thought his relentlessness really keyed their success.
Levine can't hit. This game looks like they've got it just about wrapped up.
Yeah, just got to work that clock and take care of the ball. I'm not sure if anyone on the team has the green light from there. Definitely not him.
It's the kind of shot that gives hero ball a bad name and causes your coach to consider another line of work.
And that one goes out of bounds. Last touched by Sabonis. .11 seconds left in the fourth quarter. McConnell passes to Sumner. No one near him. Doesn't get it to drop for him. Offline. So no problem for Indiana as they get the win. A confident win and one where they clearly showed. Thank you, David. Great interview once again. And that'll wrap it up, folks.
coming up on 2K TV. My Team Season 2 is tipping off. We have all the details.
Once you get that Vince Carter card, go complete his signature challenge.
Plus, updates on the My Team Unlimited tournament.
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
And here were the Bulls arriving earlier at the arena with the big. Now let's take a look at the Bulls opening lineup. Levine at the 2 with Porter at the 3. Markkanen and Carter are up front, and it's White in at the 1. And for Orlando, at the 4 and the 5, we have Gordon and Vucevic. Fournier out there with Fultz, and it's Isaac in at the 3, the small forward. And they double up Gordon. Orlando moving the ball around. Porter against Isaac. It's White on the wing. Kicks it out to Markkanen. 6 on the shot clock. Stolen by Gordon. One-on-one here. Fournier finds Vucevic. Left side, Gordon. Back to Vucevic. Poked away. It's stolen by Carter. Fournier against LeBron. Oh.
Easy to see why Levine won the dunk contest in 2016. I mean, he has endless ups. And now, Wendell Carter, a great young prospect for the Bulls. Kevin, he's seen steady improvement so far. They believe he'll be a factor for a long time.
And the jam by Levine.
Oh, easy look provided by Carter Jr. Always helps when your bigs can move the rock.
2 points. That one goes.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Yeah, very little resistance. I mean, you got to bring much faster help than that. Oh, that's a well-deserved assist. Not every player has the vision to make that feed.
And with Carter, they like that he's an impact player on both ends of the floor.
Yeah, Jay, and on the offensive end, he's an underrated passer. I can see him taking more playmaking responsibility in the future. The ceiling on his skill set is very high.
And so here's Orlando. The Bulls getting the bucket. Fultz the pass to Gordon. And it's Gordon finishing it off.
Solid court awareness. Leave someone open on Fultz squad and you're going to regret it.
Levine against Fournier. That one goes in. Levine's got 10.
Some players might wear down during this kind of run. He's only getting strong.
Fournier dishes to Gordon. Stolen by Carter. And now here's Markkanen, the fast break chance. Yes, that goes in. 12 points for Zach LaVine.
And the wily strength of LaVine. I mean, he does a great job fending off the defense on the way up.
And the layup's good off the glass.
Really seizing the momentum of this game, but doing it with a methodical approach.
They've decided to pound the ball inside, using their physicality to set the tone.
Now here's Fultz. Markkanen pulls it in.
That's a shot they're always happy to give, even when he blows the finish.
Here's Levine, and it's sent back by Isaac.
And that long wingspan of Isaac aids him there in turning away shots, but it's also the timing he displays when he attacks the shooter.
Gordon kicks to Vucevic. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt. Greg, who are your favorite players to watch in the NBA?
Boy, that's a tough one. You gotta like the guys that have changed the game in some regards, right? Steph, KD, and Giannis. Those are three guys that are just doing things that don't seem normal.
True.
Then others who remind you of past greatness. Jason Tatum with Kobe, or maybe an Anthony Davis with Hakeem. And those are guys that I love. And then the other guy, listen, LeBron James. I could watch him play basketball every day. To do what he's done at this stage of his career, I just think it's incredible, and I think our team is in great shape.
Agree on all counts.
Nice pass. I mean, putting in work on the interior, gotta love it.
Outside, Levine. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
And when Zach LaVine gets hot, C-Webb, he gets scorching hot. Can completely take over a game.
GA, you know it. And last year, LaVine made 13 threes in a single game. That's one off the record set by the Splash Brother himself, Klay Thompson. Now, when LaVine gets going, he can be absolutely unstoppable.
And right now, Mamba's still working on the offensive side, but the intent is there. They're able to draw that foul.
Chicago making a switch here. Hutchison's checked in. Second free throw, no good.
And when you think about it, Thaddeus Young, he can be a thorn in the opposition side. He's just a great disruptor on defense. I mean, he has long arms, good timing to get those deflections.
Displaying intensity right off the opening tip, especially on the offensive end.
Yeah, they've been very aggressive, and they've taken early control of this game.
Here's Dunn. Backed in, coming off the assist from Young.
Defense leading to offense. Another turnover and another basket.
It's a 4-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. Ennis passes to Vucevic. Back to Ennis. And there's the pass to Vucevic. That's his second shot and his second basket. He's 2 for 2.
Certainly, Nikola can hit threes, but come on. He's a 7-footer with touch. Those inside shots, they work too.
And a deep three from Young. Misses the 3. And so it's the Chicago Bulls. Their lead at 11 points to end the quarter. And they've done a phenomenal job down low. So many of their points coming right at the rim. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And the Bulls guys have been rolling right along, haven't they?
Just a terrific first quarter, sparked really by their unselfishness.
Oh, yeah. Love the ball movement so far. Everything clicking at the offensive end.
They've got Bamba. Michael Carter-Williams is out there with Terrence Ross. And it's Vucevic, and it's Ennis in at the 3 spot. That's the group starting the second quarter for the Magic. The Magic trail by 11. Bamba with it. Good ball movement here by the Magic. Ennis kicks to Vucevic. Back to Ennis. And he uses the glass on the layup. Ennis has got it back down to within single digits for the Magic.
And everybody loves a big man that can pass. And Vucevic putting his vision on full display there.
And now Bamba pushing it up. No one back to stop him. And on our sideline, our reporter, David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, thank you. With the stoppage last season, the Bulls still became center stage after the release of the documentary The Last Dance, which covered their 6 titles with Michael Jordan in 8 seasons. There was record viewership, including most NBA players tuning in. Dynasties like those never lose their luster. Kevin?
Well said, D.A. Thanks.
The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, G.A., the lead is what it is right now.
The coaching staff has to be upset. You can't give the opposition easy baskets like this.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Satoransky, the pass to Cornette. Pass to Satoransky. Here's Harrison. Here's Cornette. And it is flushed down with a nice jam.
And that's why you don't let them get positioned deep in the post.
No, just too big of a threat down there. I mean, he has a number of go-to moves at his disposal.
Pass to Cornette. Back to Harrison. Now, Valentine still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. Now here's Carter-Williams. Ross finds Vucevic to the middle. And with that, the Chicago lead is cut down to 7 on the bucket from Bamba.
And you see Bamba on the offensive end. Very raw, but has potential, particularly from this range.
Now, here's Satoransky. Back to Harrison. Valentine passes to Cornette. Shot clock at 6. Out to the wing. Pass to Sadoronsky. The Bulls need to get a shot off here. No good off the back of the rim.
My goodness, how about that miss? I mean, that's 2 easy points that they just given away.
Bamba dishes to Vucevic. He makes another one. That's 4 up and 4 in to start his game.
And this is what you want to see more of from Bamba, making an effort to share the rock.
And although the passes aren't flashy by any means, Nikola Vucevic, a very effective playmaker at the pivot.
And Vucevic is very calm when pressed. Reads the defense well and makes the simple but impactful pass. Great in dribble handoffs. It's a big reason he averages almost 4 assists a game.
Ken Burge has checked in for the Magic. So Chicago going with an almost entirely new group. Carter, he's checked in for Luke Cornette. Lowry Marketing comes in for Chandler Hutchison. Porter's checked in for Valentine. And it's White in for Sadoronsky. Now here's Ennis. And it's sent back by Carter.
An aggressive defender, Carter Jr. also excels at using his physical advantages to turn shots back.
The Magic trail by 8. Burge kicks to Carter Williams. Carter pulls it in. And so Markkanen will bring it up for the Bulls. 13 points was their biggest lead in the game. Drills the three-pointer. White's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game.
Oh, there's such a great rhythm to the game. White looked comfortable on the catch and shoot.
51 seconds left in the first half. Carter Williams can't get it to go.
Even for a player who's not a three-point specialist, I mean, that's a shot you got to knock down.
Now here's White. Defense is right there. Now the pass to Harrison. Makes it off the glass. Harrison's got the lead up to 13 now for the Bulls.
He's finally coming around, trying to make up for that goose egg he put up in the first quarter.
Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. And there it is for him. Ross has got 4 this quarter.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
Harrison in the corner. Back to White. Markkanen in the corner. He's looking for Porter and finds him. Carter, the pass to Harrison. Out to the right wing. Markkanen from outside. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Magic will take it.
Not a great play on either end. Bad delivery and way too late to react on the catch.
Gordon inside. And so it's the Chicago Bulls. Their lead at 11 points to end the quarter. Their lead is where it is because they've gotten good shots. Thanks so much, Dave, for the great interview. Don't go away, folks. We'll be back for the second.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, Zach LaVine led the way in the first half. He had 18 points, 2 rebounds, and that'll do it.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. You look at Zach LaVine, he's really been playing well.
And how about the amount he's contributing in the scoring column through 2 quarters? He has been terrific.
This game has his fingerprints all over it. Now looking to replicate what he did in the first half.
Taking a look at the Bulls, White and LaVine team up in the backcourt. Porter and Markkanen, the duo at forward. And it's Carter in at the center position. And we just got a second look there at the exceptional mobile 1 block.
And those are plays that get you in front and keep you in front.
Here's Fultz. No stopping him there. Jams it in as he's fouled. Chance now for a 3-point play. It's on Lowry Markkanen.
And the balance Fultz have, terrific at taking the contact and finding a way to finish.
Greg, how special was it for you that you had your number 50 retired at UNLV?
You know, that's something I can honestly say. As a kid, you dream about a lot of things. Winning, you know, playing at the highest levels. That's something I never really fathomed. To have your jersey hanging up
in an arena, that was a surreal moment, a really cool moment, and it was awesome to be able to share it with my family and friends.
And people probably don't know that you grew up in Las Vegas, so it was probably doubly special, wasn't it?
Exactly, born and raised. And cutting into the lead with the big one-hand throwdown.
That's how you get your team back into it. Levine dishes to White. Kick out to Levine. The putback, it's good on the putback. And the Bulls lead by 8.
And battling hard on the glass, they hold the advantage here so far.
Fournier passes to Vucevic. Magic moving the ball around. Here's Gordon. It's not going to go for him. Excellent D there from Markkanen.
Wow, that's their first shot of the half that hasn't found a mark. It's been a good start for them.
And last season for Markkanen didn't really go as planned. Greg, we know he suffered some injuries and had a hard time establishing his role.
Yeah, both the scoring and rebounding were down. And this happens sometimes with a new coach and a new system. But one thing's for sure, the talent is there. Markkanen is still very young and has a tremendous upside.
And Vucevic kicks to Fultz. He feeds it to Gordon. Back to Fultz. 5 on the clock. Over White. And they force the shot clock violation. Great team. So for the Bulls, Luke Cornett, he's checked in for Carter. Denzel Valentine comes in for Otto Porter Jr. And Satoransky subbed in for White. Pass to Levine. A little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the third. Levine double team. Cornett, and he takes the fantastic lead pass up strong for the slam.
Capable of doing many things well. Levine has a good sense of when his guys are open.
Isaac outside. In the corner, it's Gordon. Outside Fournier. Over in the corner, Isaac. The Magic need to get a shot off here.
You know, Fultz is the guy you want taking these shots. He does a great job staying aware of the shot clock in that situation.
Levine deciding where to go with it. And the jam by Levine.
And he just dangles from the bucket after sending that one through.
And you can see which team has the swagger right now. Gordon hits the layup after the sweet pump fake to freeze the D. Gordon's got 8.
He's been fantastic, but he can't do it all by himself. Some of the other guys need to lighten the load and step up.
Here's Levine. Kicks it out to Markkanen. Outside Levine. Out to the right wing. Here's Valentine. Pass to Cornett. Goes up again. No luck, they battled on the glass, but couldn't knock it down. Fournier passes to Gordon. And with that one, the lead is trimmed to single digits. Gordon's got 6 points in the quarter.
An underrated part, really, of being a sick athlete like Gordon, body control. Used it there to keep the form on his shot. And he can do a lot more damage to the rim than that when he wants to.
Oh, you're right. And with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one. And the basket by Gordon.
Moving it around, 8 of their last 10 coming off assists.
They can go 2 for 1.
It's about being smart right now.
Here's Levine, the dunk and the foul, a powerhouse move, and he's got a chance for one more at the line. That's on Evan Fournier.
Well, Levine's game is defined by energy and aggression. He doesn't back down from any defender.
Here's what Orlando's going with right now. Ross comes in for Fournier, and DJ Augustine subbed in for Fultz. So Chicago going with an almost entirely new group. Wendell Carter, he's checked in for Luke Cornett. Young comes in for Lauri Markkanen. Chandler Hutchison, he's checked in for Denzel Valentine. And Chris Dunn subbed in for Satoransky. Here's Levine. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
You have to appreciate the value of an acrobatic shoulder like Levine. I mean, his antics will keep your squad and the crowd pumped up.
And he's good on the second. 15 seconds left to play in the third. Passes it to Augustine. Gordon inside. Misses from close range. And so it's Zach LaVine making things happen for the Chicago Bulls. He got into double digits for the quarter with 10 points total. And don't go away. We'll be right back. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assists of the game.
And the winner today, the big fella here with the sweetest of dimes. What a plus it is to have a post player who's got this ability to find.
Makes it a tough play to defend because you also have to guard against him taking it himself.
And with 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this fourth period holds in store for us. At the 4 and the 5, we have Gordon and Vucevic. Terrence Ross is out there with DJ Augustine, and it's Isaac into the 3 spot. That's who's out there for Orlando. And it's put back in by Vucevic.
Hard work and soft hands, guys. That's what made that play possible.
No simple offensive rebound there, going for the tip in. And it's a defensive 3-second violation. And the technical free throw is good.
One day, Kobe White might just be in that rare era of guys we call unstoppable. But you can tell he wants to learn and is always finding a way to improve his game.
Quarters checked in for Chandler Hutchison. Dunn kicks to Young. Here's Carter. No good that time. Great D that time from Vucevic. Isaac outside. To the paint. Kicks it out to Gordon. Augustine looking around. And again, it's the Magic from deep.
Defensively, you can't back off him that much. You don't want to give up easy threes at this stage of the game.
Carter outside. The pass to Young. Porter dishes to White. The kick out to Young. And he banks in the layup. Young's got his first points of the game.
More of a shooting than passing guard. White still able to find the open man.
Right side, Gordon. And here's Augustine. A 3-ball. That shot, no good. Here's White. That's in, coming off an assist from Dunn. And it's a 9-point Chicago lead.
Well, because of his speed, White is hard to match up with in the open floor.
Pass to Ross. And it's Vucevic in the corner. Back to Ross. Magic moving the ball around. Augustine against Dunn. Kicks it out to Gordon. From past the arc. That one doesn't go. So the Bulls will take it the other way. 13 points was their biggest lead in the game.
What unselfishness from the young guard, Dunn. He's making more of an effort to distribute the ball.
Ross on the wing. To the inside. And the shot is good. The Chicago lead has been cut down now to just 9 in the bucket from Gordon.
Who knows what this score would look like if he wasn't on his game tonight.
Carter finds Young. Back to Carter. Now, here's Dunn. Porter passes to Dunn. And there's the 3-second call, this one on the defense. And he shows the focus there, nails the technical for the Magic. Fournier is checked in for Terrence Ross, and Markelle Fultz is subbed in for Augustine. The Bulls also changing it up. Lowry Markkanen comes in for Thaddeus Young, and LaVine subbed in for Chris Dunn. Outside, LaVine. No good with the triple.
That's just a lucky break. Keep giving him that shot. Bad things will happen.
The Magic trail by 10. Pass to Vucevic. Back to Fultz. Down low. And Vucevic kicks to Fournier. outside Gordon. It's good.
And there's just so much athleticism to Gordon's game. Good luck trying to contain him inside.
Levine way outside. A new 14 for the Bulls. Isaac with the steal. And now Orlando on the break. Fultz with the ball. And so it looks like the Magic will retain possession here. We've got 1:13 left in the fourth. Vucevic with the bucket.
Because of that refined offensive skill set, Vucevic can be a dependable scoring option late in game.
Here's Levine. Vucevic with the block. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Vucevic. Here's Levine. And he uses the glass on the layup. Levine's got 30.
Oh, Levine is such an explosive player. He's able to fight through the contact and get it to go.
Here's Fultz. The putback. Great positioning on the putback.
That is really good work there on the offensive glass.
A bucket here would give them a bit more room.
True, but no need to rush it. Play smart.
Levine against Fultz. Now here's Levine. He's tightly guarded.
Relentless in their approach, even with the game firmly in hand.
This is no let up. You know, this is the kind of hard-nosed competitiveness that wins games.
Fultz against White. Fultz dishes to Gordon. Goes up and lays it nice and easy.
Tremendous display of poise from Gordon. Refused to let the moment get too big.
And then Levine with the jam.
Wow. We are going to remember that one for a while.
I know I will, Greg. That was special. That was really special. So the Bulls win it. They came in here and took care of business like they were the home.
welcome to a new episode of NBA 2K TV. Chris, I know you've been so excited to do this, so go ahead.
Congratulations to the Los Angeles Lakers, title number 17, tying the historic Boston Celtics. Everything is right in the NBA world. We are the champs. Thank you so much, Alexis.
Well, another NBA season is in.
That's the United States Supreme Court building here in our... Before we...
Kevin, thanks very much.
Oh, I love that story. David, thank you. Let's check out Chicago's starting lineup. White and Levine team up in the backcourt. Porter and Markkanen, the duo at forward. And it's Carter in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. And for the Wizards, Hachimura and Bryant are in the middle. Wall runs the point with Beal at the 2. And it's Bonga in at the 3. Both teams tonight, Greg, love to push the ball up the floor, even off made shots.
You know, trying to find an opening before the half-court D can set up. I think you're going to see more and more of that every year.
I agree. And so it's the Wizards getting on the board first. And it's good for 2.
Tell you, feeling the contact and the concentration to finish through it. Nice by Levine.
And it's Wall with the ball for the Wizards. Bonga. Nice ball movement by Washington. Beal deciding where to go with it. Offline with his 3. Outside, Levine. On the wing, Porter. Outside, Levine. Lets it go from deep. Knocks down the 3 ball. Levine's got 5 now.
Boy, Zach Levine, such tremendous lift on his jumper. How about that from range?
And here's Wall outside. Rebound by the Bulls. Now Levine. Dishes to Carter. White, wide open. He fires. Kick out to Levine. 6 to shoot. He feeds it to Carter. Back to Levine. The 3. Bryant with the rebound. Washington's gone 0 of 2 from deep here.
And what Bryant has been showing more and more of is the ability to read the floor and make good decisions.
Right, Greg. This is a very smart guy who dominated in high school and college just because of his size. He overwhelmed opponents. Now we're seeing him pass out of double teams. Shot selection is better. Timing and pick and roll is now superb. This guy has really grown. Boy, you love the footwork of Levine, the ability to shift pace, tough cover on the drive.
And here's Wall outside. The Wizards with another miss. Chicago's gone 1 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the game. Beal against Levine. Hits the front of the rim and out. And so Bryant will bring it up for the Wizards. Trailing by 5. Beal can't get it to go.
Boy, in that close, he's almost automatic. Boy, that's pretty good defense. Wow.
And a solid playmaker, White has a great sense for when he should look to give it up.
They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Passes it to Beal. And Bryant kicks to Wall. Will it go? Rebound collected by Levine. The Bulls leading by 7. First quarter of action, just under 3.5 minutes played. Carter, the pass to Levine. Over Beal. The kick out to Porter. And the pass to Levine. Tries again. And they call the foul, so he's got the and 1 chance here to make it a 3-point play.
Every time they get scored on during this run, it's come from inside the paint.
And the Wizards are going with a whole new group out there now. So Chicago going with an almost entirely new group. Luke Cornett, he's checked in for Wendell Carter. Young comes in for Lauri Markkanen. Saransky's checked in for Porter. And Chris Dunn subbed in for Kobe White. Levine can't hit. Wizards trail by 9. There's the pass to Smith. He kicks it to Mahinmi. A shot by Bertans. Nobody around. The Wizards with another miss. And here are the Bulls now. 11 unanswered points for them. Pass to Cornet. Over Bertans. Here's Satoransky. Done outside. Levine for 3. At the tip. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Well, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. They keep getting it in the paint and continue to score consistently.
The shot's good from Smith.
And I'll bet his percentage is pretty high from that range.
Levine with it. He's got 9. From the arc. Again, Levine missing. Oh, and a fast break for the Wizards. Payton with the ball.
And you know what? You allow a guy to get right to the rim like that. That's your only option.
The Wizards shooting their first free throws of the game on this trip to the line.
And last season, as a team, they knocked down 79% of their free throws. So those are numbers you'll be happy with.
He's off on the second. And we've reached the end of the first quarter. Bulls lead by 9. They'll be back shortly, live. And we chatted with Bradley Beal recently, who touched upon the joys of playing at home.
Being yourself, being...
You know, Greg, it goes without saying just how important playing at home is.
It's a matter of pride, making your opponent feel uncomfortable. 2 advantages that erode when you lose in your own house.
And welcome back to the second quarter of action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And guys, what's your take on the Bulls so far?
Well, when you control the glass, you control the second chance opportunities on both ends.
And that's how they controlled the first quarter. I thought they were the much more physical team.
And now, brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset our lineups. Taking a look at the Bulls. You've got Valentine. Also, Thomas Satoransky out there. And it's Cornet in at the 5 down low.
A smooth athlete with that near 7-foot wingspan. Brown has the positional versatility that every team craves.
And Greg, it's not just the physical attributes. Brown is smart. He's highly skilled. He played point guard in high school, so you know you can run the offense through him. He's got great handle, great instinct, so much to like.
The shot by Satoransky, no good. Wizards trail by 9. Here's Wagner. They get it back. Brown. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
Second chance points always hurt. Just not enough effort to block out.
No doubt those extra possessions can really add up.
And now, yep, this will be a coach's challenge. We thought that might happen, triggering a review of the personal foul.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Greg, indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replays, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving and how fast the action really is and how hard it can be sometimes, you know, Greg, to make the right call. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
White the pass to Hutchison. Wall with some nice D. Wizards trail by 8, pushing it up. Here's Beal. Oh, and the dunk by Beal.
Well, the speed and athleticism of Bradley Beal on display, streaking out for the early offense.
White drives in, and there's the foul. It'll go on Denzel Valentine. That's his first foul. Washington's gone 0-2 from deep here in the second. On the wing, Brown. Back to Wall. Outside, Beal. Now the dish to Brown. Outside, Wall. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Washington needs to get a shot off here. The offensive rebound.
Yeah, just a solid job on the backboard. They are really controlling the inside.
Inside. And then Carter with the dunk.
And he can do a lot more damage to the rim than that when he wants to.
Oh, you're right. And with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one.
And how about this, Doris? For all of his offensive accomplishments, Beal has said he wants to make the all-defensive first team at some point.
Well, he has the instincts, the athleticism, and the tenacity to do exactly that, Greg. The problem is he has had to expend so much energy at the offensive end. But what you love is he's willing to take on difficult challenges. That should help him qualify.
Right the pass to Carter. To the left wing. Bulls moving the ball around. It's tipped. Down low. Here's Hutchison. Carter dishes to Valentine. That shot off. Great D that time from Beal.
Boy, surprised he missed that. The defense just good enough to prevent that bucket.
And Wall kicks to Beal. Pass to Bertens. Lets the three fly. Rebound by the Bulls. Carter's got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game. Here's Hutchison. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. Bradley Beal picks one up. This is his first free throw of the game. First one falls for him. Chicago making some changes. Markkanen, he's checked in for Valentine. Lean comes in for Harrison, and it's done in for Kobe White.
And they're really getting more points at the free throw line here in the second quarter.
I'll tell you, it feels all night like this guy's been forcing shots, rushing shots. He's really struggling on the offensive end.
Levine feeling it out a bit. The feed to Carter. Shoots over Beal for 3. Levine. No good on that one. Now Washington takes it the other way. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
50 seconds left here in the second. Beal with the steal. And here we go. Washington fast break. Here's Markkanen. No points in the game yet for him. Levine passes to Carter. Here's Hutchison. The putback controls the rebound and puts it back up and in. And the Bulls lead by 9.
A flat-out bulldog in the paint. Great job to follow his own shot there and get the basket.
He is single-handedly dropping the temperature in here with that cold streak.
He is trying to shoot his way out of it, and it might be better for him to pass the basketball at this point.
Kick out to Levine. Fires from deep. Sinks the three-pointer. And now it's a 12-point Bulls lead.
Well, these shots to me are about confidence, and Levine feeling very comfortable on the catch and shoot.
And that one's good. Hachimura.
Well, check out that assist. That's a pair of teammates that are clearly on the same page.
And he was able to put it up in time, but doesn't fall. And so it's Chicago. All right, thank you, David. And folks, don't go away. After the break, we'll see you right back here for
the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome back to the NBA. Chicago holding the upper hand after the first 2 quarters. They lead by 10. And
And we hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. We're halfway through the game. You look at Zach LaVine, he's really been playing well.
And you know he's going to put up points every time out, but boy, he made it look so easy in that first half.
And let's see if he continues that trend the rest of the way. He certainly has the talent and the endurance to do just that.
Ball runs the point with Beal at the 2. Hachimura and Bryant are in the middle. And it's Bonga in at the 3 spot. That's the group on the floor right now for Washington.
Boy, Otto Porter with the pretty delivery. That's nice.
Count it.
I tell you what, it's almost like stealing to watch how he plays the game from this seat.
And so LaVine will bring it up now for Chicago. Passes it to White. From outside the arc, and too much time in the lane, they get called for the 3-second violation. And the Wizards making a change here. Smith is checked in. Wizards trail by 11. There's the pass to Hachimura. Up again. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Oh, and a nice job of turning that miss into 2 points on the tip in.
Hustle points, I believe they call them. Hustle points right there. Here's Levine. Count that bucket. Levine's got 14 points.
Well, Levine is a scorer, plain and simple. It matters not inside, outside, he's got it all.
Smith for 3. Levine with the rebound. Levine's got his 4th rebound in this one. Markkanen kicks to Levine. Fires the 3. A new 14 for the Bulls. There's the 3. No good there.
Well, it hasn't been the most efficient game for this guy, but their team is fortunate to still be out in front.
Strong move to the 10, trying to get his guys going.
Hard not to get motivated, GA, right when your teammate makes that kind of play.
Where was the defense? No help. You can't afford to give up these kinds of buckets.
Here's Levine. Bryant with the rebound.
Boy, with his shot not falling right now, it might be time to look in a different direction. See if you can get your teammates started.
Levine with the rebound. The Bulls leading by 9. It's stolen by Smith. And here we go. Washington fast break. And there's Bradley Beal on the assist by Bryant. Beal's got his second bucket.
Well, excellent concentration from Bryant on the offensive end, actively looking for ways to facilitate for his team.
Here's Levine, and the jam by Levine.
And just tacks a few more points onto their lead with the tomahawk.
That's bringing it down hard. There's Beal with the 3. Beal with another miss. Bulls have gone 3 of 6 in the third quarter, 50% from the field. And you know, we often talk about Beal's skill set and his finesse. He can play a very physical game as well, Greg.
He doesn't have a choice. I mean, he had 4 brothers who all played football in college, so he kind of grew up around the physicality. And you can also tell Bill's taking his strength and conditioning seriously, especially after having the lower body injury issues earlier in his career. But still, eventually, you got to feel like he'll start knocking those down again.
1:41 left here in the third quarter. Beal can't get it to go.
And really credit their advantage on the backboard. That's where the lead has been built, and that's why they are in control.
Well, few will be able to match up with Levine in the open court, fast and fluid.
It's Beal on the wing, looking to end his cold spell, and it's good on the way up. Beal's got 4 this quarter.
And that tells the tale here today, guys. Throughout this game, they've been able to get the ball in tight and finish.
1:05 left in the third. Levine can't hit. Wizards trail by 7. Beal with it. Now defended by Levine. And Beal is good for 3. Beal's got 11 points.
Bradley Beal has always been such a sweet shooter from distance. Man, is that pretty.
And that one, good.
That's the kind of aggressive and assertive play they need as we get closer and closer to crunch time.
Bonga, the pass to Hachimura. Back to Beal. There's the triple. Carter pulls it in.
He couldn't believe how open he was. He just couldn't convert it.
And the jam by Levine.
Well, we know Zach LaVine has got tremendous athleticism, but he's also got tremendous basketball skill, and putting it to work here.
Shot and game clock separated by 5. That doesn't go either for Beal.
And he has been ice cold from beyond the arc here since halftime, and he continues yet to fire away. He has got to tone it down if he wants to help his team.
And the foul on Wendell Carter. That is his first foul of the game. Nine seconds left in the third quarter. Smith kicks to Bertans. Beyond the arc. No good. And so it's Chicago, holding on to an 8-point lead heading into the break. They're playing a bruising game inside, and it's working for them. And we'll be back with you shortly. And this is it. Glad to have you along for this fourth and final quarter. Now, here's Wall. So for Chicago right now, Young out there with Harrison. Then there's Thomas Satoransky. Then it's Chris Dunn. And it's Cornette in at the center, filling out the middle. Over to the left wing. From deep, Wall. And it's Chicago with the rebound. Cornette's got 5 rebounds tonight.
And this has been an outstanding display on the boards, and it's a big part of why they have a lead in this game, doing the dirty work down low.
Back to Wall. Fires for 3. Washington gets it back. Mahimi, the kick out to Brown. Cornette passes to Young. And here is Dunn. Pass to Cornette. Back to Dunn. Out of bounds. Washington takes possession. Mo Wagner's checked in for the Wizards. And Chicago also making a switch. Valentine's checked in for Dunn. And so Brown will bring it up for Washington. Here in the fourth quarter, their defense has been very strong, allowing no baskets. Here's Wall. Up and in on the layup. Wall's got the first basket as we get going in the fourth for the Wizards.
Accelerating to the rim. Wall can get there in the blink of an eye.
Satoransky, the pass to Cornette. Pass to Harrison. Young in the corner. Some nice ball movement by the Bulls. Pass to Cornette. Just 5 to shoot.
Not the kind of aggressive defense they need to cut into the lead.
Yeah, you have to protect the rim, Greg, a little better.
They're just too slow to react. You can't afford to sleepwalk through possessions. What's going on out there?
That's a shot he's got to hit. You don't get many looks better from that range.
The pass to Satoransky. In the corner, Valentine with it. And it's Wagner with the rebound.
Boy, did they need that rebound. I mean, they have struggled on the boards overall, but still with a chance to win.
And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Brown. Fields checked in for Payton. So Chicago going with an almost entirely new group here. Carter, he's checked in for Luke Cornette. Markkanen comes in for Thaddeus Young. Otto Porter Jr., he's checked in for Denzel Valentine. And Zach LaVine subbed in for Harrison. Pass to LaVine. He dishes it to Carter. Rebounded by the Wizards. Guys, they're looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
And that one's good. Wagner.
I'll tell you, if you leave a guy open, John Wall is going to put it on time and on target. Sometimes the defense is not going to look good as a result.
LaVine against Beal. LaVine dishes to Carter. That's another one for him. His 5th in just 7 shots.
Nice job creating for the easy deuce.
Ball against Satoransky. Pass to Wagner. Back to Wall. Takes the 3. Markkanen pulls it in. Markkanen's got 5 rebounds tonight. Chicago leading by 8. Carter finds Markkanen. In the corner, it's LaVine. To the paint. The shot that time, not on target. And the Wizards now going the other way. Here's Wall. And Wall slams it home.
Crunch time is my time. John Wall is ready and willing to carry the load.
Outside, Levine. There's a minute left to play here in the fourth.
Oh, big finish, emphatic.
He hangs on the rim just for good measure. Wow. Here's Pertinis. And it's Chicago with the rebound. 13 points was their biggest lead in the game. Levine wide open. That three off the mark.
You've got to find a way to get yourself going in some other way because hoisting from three is not the answer.
Markkanen pulls it in. And here are the Bulls now. So far in the fourth quarter, they've allowed just 6 points. Right wing. Passes it to Levine. Yep, that one goes in there. And it's a 10-point Bulls lead.
Spirited performance. You love to get this kind of win, especially on the road.
You've got to be able to block out all distractions in enemy territory. This team did a tremendous job staying focused on the task at hand.
And it's out of bounds. The Wizards will take it the other way. And so Chicago takes this one, and by a big margin. This was a very strong showing for him, Greg. Not necessarily a runaway win, but one they'll feel very good about.
And let's face it, anytime you can go on the road and win in the fashion they did, you have.
from Facebook.
Pat Riley has had quite the NBA Finals run, bringing his team to the NBA Finals in 2019-2020. How many straight decades has Pat Riley appeared in the NBA Finals?
Yes, he said decades. Is it 4, 5, 6, or 7?
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
Confident and ready for action, the Bulls as they head into the locker room earlier. Let's check out Indiana's starting lineup. Oladipo is the 2 with Warren playing small forward. Sabonis and Turner up front, and it's Brogdon in at the 1. And for Chicago, Porter and Markkanen, the duo at forward. White and Levine team up in the backcourt, and it's Carter in at the center. Now here's Brogdon. Turner inside, defended by Carter. They grab their own miss. Sabonis, good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
A tireless rebounder. Sabonis gives his team an edge on the glass.
Too long in the paint, and he's hit with a 3-second violation. Tonight, Greg, 2 teams with a lot of history that know each other very, very well.
And sometimes familiarity breeds contempt, and that goes for the players, coaches, and fans. This one might get heated.
I'm sure you felt that way many times when you play.
Almost every time I took the court.
Good.
You literally want to dislike your opponent.
And Brogdon has got the ball here for Indiana. Here's Warren. Banked in off the glass.
Showing some assertiveness inside. Warren knows you can't beat the defense if you play scared.
Levine dishes to Porter. Some nice ball movement by the Bulls. Kept alive. Carter kicks to Levine. That's in there. Carter with the assist.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
For Indiana, they've gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. Oladipo with the ball. Now guarded by Porter. Warren on the wing. Takes a 3. Porter pulls it in. The Bulls have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. And the jam by Levine.
Good heads-up basketball from Kobe. Spots a wide-open shooter and gets it to him.
And Porter comes to help. Stolen by Levine. And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass. Brogdon against Carter. And Oladipo has it in the corner. Chicago's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. And Levine throws it down.
You know, he's a triple threat in the open court. He can beat you from the inside, outside, and everything in between.
For Chicago, they've gone 50% from the field, hitting 3 of 6 since the opening tip.
And one thing I like about Brogdon is his size. A huge 6'10" wingspan for a guard gives him an advantage in matchups. Lets him finish over smaller defenders as well.
The shot by Brogdon, no good. Now the Bulls with it, stringing it together. They've got an 11-2 run going. Levine wide open. It's a hand on it, and Porter putting it right back in.
On that play, this is where Porter's length is such an asset, creating second chance opportunities.
Brogdon the pass to Sabonis. That's his second shot and his second basket. He's 2 for 2. And great with Brogdon and his size. It allows flexibility on defense as well.
Yeah, I mean, it makes switching on the pick and roll easier with him at the top. There isn't a lot of flash to how Brogdon plays on the floor, but you can't deny how impactful he is in all facets.
This is his second trip to the line in this one.
And a year ago, he was an 80% shooter at the line, so that's more than acceptable.
Zach LaVine has all the physical tools and a skill set with an incredible high ceiling.
Here's what Chicago's going with right now. Luke Cornett, he's checked in for Wendell Carter. Young comes in for Markkanen. Saransky's checked in for Otto Porter Jr. And it's Dunn in for White. The Bulls leading by 9. Here's Dunn. And Dunn with the slam.
Boy, that was quick. Already out to a double-digit lead.
This has been a beatdown right here, possibly over before it began.
They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
McConnell passes to Holiday. And that one is off. Now Chicago takes it the other way. And Levine with the slam.
An explosive, high-level athlete. You see why Zach has won multiple dunk contests.
And it's McConnell with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Pacers. Trailing by 13. Floats it up for Young. Levine finds Young. Levine deciding where to go with it. The 3. And again, it's the Bulls from deep.
They have leaned on him all quarter, and it has worked to perfection.
No good from Lamb.
I'm honestly not sure what that was about. Maybe a protest against his coach?
Or is he actually insane enough to think that he might be able to make that? Either way, we might see him sitting by himself for a while.
Out of bounds, Indiana takes possession. Chicago making some changes. Chandler Hutchison, he's checked in for Young. Denzel Valentine comes in for Zach LaVine. And it's Shaquille Harrison in for Dunn. In Indiana with a change here too. Holiday's checked in. And that was a great replay we just saw of our Mobile One block.
Some intimidation right away. Got to show those shooters you're going to be there all night long.
McDermott for 3. Doesn't go that time. And as the first quarter wraps up, already a double-digit lead. Bulls lead by 16. And the second quarter will get underway. And if you're like me and curious about Victor Oladipo's overall philosophy, listen to this.
I think the biggest thing is just the relentlessness.
And you know, Greg, I haven't ever heard anyone question his effort.
He came into the league as a raw athlete. Now he's a skilled assassin.
And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And a comfortable margin for the Bulls here, guys.
Aggressive at running guys to the backboard. You could tell it was part of their game plan coming in.
And they have the guys to do it. Play to your strengths, and they can make up for some of your weaknesses.
And a chance here presented by Gatorade to see who's on the floor. All fueled up and ready to go for the start of the second quarter. On the court right now for the Pacers. We've got Doug McDermott, and it's Holiday in at the point. Harrison scanning the floor. Back to Satoransky. Pass to Valentine. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Cornette. Bulls moving the ball around. Satoransky. That one a little long.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look. And that's a special play coming from the one spot.
You know, his passing can take a backseat for that dunk. Wow.
It just shows you the versatility. This guy can do a lot of different things for you. Woo-wee.
Here's Valentine. Satoransky, the pass to Harrison. To the wing on the left. Fires the 3. The rebound by Holiday. Pacers trail by 18. Here's Lamb. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. It goes on Denzel Valentine.
Yeah, easy call.
Indiana shooting their first free throws of this.
And look back a season ago. They did a solid job at the line. About 79% of their free throws.
Catching up on the changes for Chicago. Wendell Carter, he's checked in for Luke Cornette. Markkanen comes in for Chandler Hutchison. Otto Porter Jr., he's checked in for Valentine. And it's Kobe White in for Satoransky. And the shot goes in. And the Bulls lead by 18. I know you appreciate this, Greg. So much of defense now is closing out on the three-point shooting and then protecting the rim. Consequently, pull-up jump shooters are super valuable, and there are a lot of good ones in the NBA right now.
No doubt about it. And Kevin, you know, you think about a few guys. James Harden, I mean, he shoots that step-back three, but he's a guy that, because of his ability to utilize your inability to defend that three-pointer, Kyrie, Dame Lillard, those are some guys. Chris Paul still as good as anybody in that mid-range area. C.J. McCollum. These are guys that have really feasted and carved out a nice niche for themselves in the NBA because of that ability to take and make jump shots.
And I love that list. You're right on. Here's Harrison. And the three off target. Pacers trail by 16. The shot by Brogdon wide open. Kept alive by Indiana. And Turner kicks to Brogdon. Passes to Sabonis. Over Carter. Second shot opportunity. Sabonis with the bucket. Sabonis has got 8 points.
They are just killing them on the interior.
White looking around. And there's the pass to Harrison. And here's Carter. Outside, White. To the wing right side. Harrison passes to Carter. And again, no good by Chicago. And so it's Sabonis who brings up the ball for the Pacers. Only giving up 6 here in this quarter. In the corner, it's Brogdon. No good on the triple. The Bulls leading by 14.
And with Lauri Markkanen, the former 7th pick in the draft, you like him best when he's aggressive and looking for his own shot.
You're right, Greg. I like angry Lauri Markkanen because he's dangerous when he has that type of mindset. He needs to have that mentality of a #1 option, even if he's not one. That's when he's the most impactful on the floor.
Underrated as an athlete. Brogdon's speed helps him get to where he wants to be.
And White kicks to Harrison. There's 47 seconds left to play in the first half. The shot by Markkanen, nobody around. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. Lamb passes to Sabonis. Can't connect from short range.
Out of character for him to miss that shot. Maybe just a little too casual there.
Outside, White. Back to Harrison. Outside, White. The Bulls need to get a shot off here. This one for 3. The shot by Harrison, no good. Now the fast break. Lamb with the ball. Here's Sabonis. No good on the last second attempt there.
They're very good at.
And so it's the Chicago Bulls sitting with a comfortable lead, up by 14.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello, basketball. Zach LaVine led the way in the first half. He ended up with 15 points and
well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. You look at Zach LaVine, he's really been playing well.
Man, he's been running wild on him through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
This is his challenge, to continue to dominate, to help them try to close strong here in the second half.
Markkanen and Carter are up front. LaVine at the 2 with Porter at the 3. And it's White in at the 1. So that's the 5 in the game for Chicago.
And there's that scorer's mentality that Oladipo possesses, which really puts the defense in a bind trying to stop him.
Oladipo hits them both. The Bulls leading by 12. Knocked away. And White kicks to Carter. For 3, LaVine. It falls through, making him 6 for 11 in the game.
You look at Levine's jump shot, it's very hard to contest because he gets great lift off the floor.
Now, here's McConnell. White covering. Now, here's McConnell. Shoots over White. A shot by McConnell, no good. Well, Chicago's gotten a lot of looks from outside tonight, 5 of 12. From deep three-point range, Levine on the follow. Levine's got 20.
This is what Zach LaVine is built to do. He can get you points in bunches, and sometimes he can go all night.
Chicago's gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. First minute and a half of basketball here in the third quarter. And there's the defensive 3-second call. The Bulls have looked good at the line. They're perfect in 4 attempts.
And their free throw percentage as a unit last year, 76%, right around the middle of the road.
And so he hits the technical free throw.
You know, he's exceptionally focused, well-liked by his teammates. Marketing looks to be a centerpiece for the future.
Catching up on the changes for Chicago. Thaddeus Young, he's checked in for Wendell Carter. Chandler Hutchison comes in for Otto Porter Jr. Saransky's checked in for Zach LaVine. And Chris Dunn subbed in for White.
Putting on the hard hat there. Give Turner credit for staying locked in on capitalizing no matter what.
Dunn, wide open, he fires. And the Bulls with another miss. Pacers trail by 16. And here's Oladipo. Pass to McDermott. It's 3-on-3 on the fast break. Dunn looking over the floor. Pass to Satoransky. Off target with his 3.
Defensively, it's hard to account for everything. They gambled off him, and it worked.
And there's the bucket from Victor Oladipo.
Yeah, this is light work for Oladipo. If the D doesn't force him out of that area, they're done.
Passes it to Satoransky. Young in the corner for 3. And again, no good by Chicago. And here's Holiday, who will bring it up for the Indiana Pacers. Their defense has only allowed 6 points in the second half. Young outside. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. Prager, the all-time assist leader for the Big West Conference. In that frame, talk about some of the traits that make for a good floor general, a good point guard, a good facilitator.
Yeah, I mean, listen, you have to be a leader because that's what the position calls for. Unselfishness, instincts, that stuff matters. But ultimately, your teammates got to feel like you play for them. And that's when you have a chance as a team to be special.
I'm assuming you've always been like that. Am I correct?
No, that is not
really?
true.
Wow.
I evolved into a leader. In all seriousness, I think some guys are natural. Others, like myself, had to evolve into it.
Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
And that aggressive scoring mentality on display. I like how Warren takes it strong and then gets the call.
Both free throws good from Warren. Chicago leading by 14. Dunn outside. The pass to Hutchison. That's in, coming off an assist from Dunn.
What I like is when Chris Dunn keeps his poise, keeps his eyes up, good things happen.
Holiday left side. Here's Hutchison. Deflects the pass. Valentine with it, and Holiday picks him up defensively. Young outside. Now here's Valentine, guarded by Holiday. The shot by Valentine, no good. Pacers trail by 16. Goes up, and it's slammed in by Holiday.
Love the floor awareness from Sabonis, capable of finding his guys when they are wide open.
Here's Dunn. Makes no mistake on the open jump shot. Dunn's got his second basket of the game.
And watching that defensive effort right there, you wonder how much they want this game.
They are getting buried tonight with plays like that one, allowing too much space for a good shooter. Shut down. This is the way you play defense. This is how you protect the rim.
And as we end the third quarter, a double-digit deficit will make it tough to come back. Bulls out front, up by 16. From the United Center in Chicago, back in a moment. And how about a look now at our assist of the game? Brought to you by State Farm.
And he sliced the D wide open with this feed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
Creating plays for others, it's an art form, but it's also a discipline. Fantastic job.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. And so in the game for the Pacers. Sabonis and Turner up front. Brogdon out there with T.J. McConnell. And it's Warren in at the 3. Back to Levine. Some nice ball movement by the Bulls. Valentine kicks to Levine. There's the feed to Carter. The kick out to Porter. Off target from outside. Pacers trail by 13. Pass to McConnell. And he floats in for the easy 2. Credit the assist on that one.
A primary responsibility of Brogdon's. When someone is open on his squad, he gets it to him.
Here's Levine. And the layup's good off the glass. Levine's got 22 points.
Well, this is what you're trying to do. Put the game away.
And he's doing it by getting to his spots and making big shots.
McConnell with it. Now guarded by Porter. Sabonis, the pass to Brogdon. Sabonis inside. Guarded by Porter. That is good. And the Bulls' lead is kept back down to 11. Some big points there from Sabonis. The Bulls shooting 43% for the game. For 3, Levine. It's rebounded by Indiana. Turner's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. And Brogdon, here we go. And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a 3-point play chance here for him.
And the size and muscle of Brogdon, able to shrug off the contact with ease on the way up.
Lauri Markkanen's checked in for the Bulls. Satoransky comes in for Kobe White. Oladipo, he's checked in for the Pacers. Outside, Levine. Pass to Satoransky. Back to Levine. Shoots the 3. It's rebounded by Indiana.
Okay, that's frustrating. We work hard to get these open looks. You know he liked that one back.
And he thought he had a clear path to the hoop, but the defense didn't give up on that play and cut him off.
Played in with a nice touch off the glass. Levine's got 4 points in the quarter.
Providing so much size and athleticism out of the backcourt. Levine challenging the heart of that defense.
And Zach Levine gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game. Just under 2.5 minutes gone here in the final quarter. Oladipo.
What Markkanen does there defensively, he uses his size, stays focused, and stays connected.
And he makes that one. And now a 12-point Bulls lead.
Another good play. This is how they built the lead, calling on the right guys at the right time.
The reason why they've stayed aggressive, and they have not let up this entire night. And at this point, I wouldn't expect them to.
And we're about 3 minutes into the fourth quarter. For the 3. And Domantas Sabonis pulls it down. Sabonis has got 6 rebounds now in the game. Here's Turner. That falls. Nice feed that time from Sabonis. Sabonis has got 3 assists now in this one. And so Levine will bring it up now for Chicago. They led the game at 1 point by 20. Passes to Carter. Levine kicks to Porter. Clock at 6. The shot. The rebound by Turner.
He looked just a little out of rhythm. He's still trying to establish consistency from there.
Good work there as it goes. Sabonis has got it back down to a single-digit deficit for the Pacers. Outside, Levine launches it. And the Bulls with another miss.
Man, at what point do you blame the play calling more than the player?
Brogdon. No good with the layup. The Bulls have gotten only 3 of their 9 field goal attempts to go down since the end of the third. Pretty cold down the stretch. There's 47 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Levine can't hit.
He clearly wants to try and close this game out strong, but your deep range isn't there. You just can't keep forcing it.
And here's Warren for 3. Chicago grabs the miss. And now here's Markkanen, the fast break chance. Carter, the pass to Satoransky. Porter against Brogdon. Right side, Porter. Markkanen from outside. He can't get that one to fall. And another fast break chance here for the Pacers. Here we go. Offensive rebound. There's Sabonis. Missed. So the Bulls win it. Some good competition, but the hometown advantage and their ability to stay focused.
lot of fun in Season 1, One Will Rise. But now, we're on to something new. And by that, I mean Season 2. Next is now.
Yeah, the next is now. All
Nightfall in the Windy City. A look at the Magic starting group. At the 4 and the 5, we have Gordon and Vucevic. Fultz is out there with Evan Fournier, and it's Isaac in at the small forward position. And for Chicago, LaVine at the 2 with Porter at the 3. Markkanen and Carter are up front, and it's White in at the 1. Now here's Gordon. Now Fultz. Outside Fournier. He's looking for Gordon and finds him. Shot clock at 6.
Wow, the coaching staff loves this. They know Markkanen has the length needed to swat a lot of shots.
And White kicks to LaVine. Back to White. Outside Markkanen. Good ball movement here by the Bulls. And LaVine, here we go. Yep, it counts.
Wow, the quickness LaVine possesses is just fantastic. At times, he overwhelms you with it on these drives inside.
Isaac finds Gordon. Lays it up and banks it in.
Yeah, that's a good way to start the game. Nice inside bucket right there.
And here's LaVine, who brings it up for Chicago. Puts up a 3. Offensive rebound. The kick out to Porter. Passes it to White. To the inside. Carter. 1 up, 1 down. 2 points with his first shot this game.
Oh, he's just such a terrific offensive rebounder. I mean, Carter Jr. excels at using his big body to his advantage on the glass.
Fultz against White. Pass to Vucevic. Over Markkanen. Carter pulls it in.
Oh, their movement is good, and they get the ball into the right hand. Now, usually he drops those in between jumpers. But some highs and lows for Kobe White in his rookie season. But you can see the upside he possesses, Kevin. White can get hot and fill it up in a hurry.
Now here's LaVine. Shoots over Fournier. And that one hits back iron. Orlando, they've gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. It's stolen by Carter. Knocks it loose. Porter passes to LaVine. Terrific assist. A nice finish. Solid play all around.
A credit to LaVine. Not an easy hoop right there. The total focus on his shot helped out.
And with White, how about a 23-point quarter early in his NBA career?
White's numbers were pretty bad overall. But with that huge quarter he had, the streaky shooting, you can see what lies ahead for him.
The Bulls leading by 4. Porter kicks to Markkanen. In the corner, it's LaVine. Outside, Markkanen to the middle. There's 1:54 left here in the first quarter. Fournier passes to Isaac. Back to Fournier. He dishes it to Vucevic. Excellent D there from Markkanen.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on him.
Porter, no luck. Vucevic with it, and it's Carter picking him up. Gordon dishes to Fournier. Carter against Vucevic. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. It's on Lauri Markkanen.
And for a big man, Vucevic is pretty efficient at the line. Really has a complete game.
So Chicago ends up going with a new group. So Orlando going with an almost entirely new group here. Mohamed Bamba, he's checked in for Gordon. James Ennis comes in for Jonathan Isaac. Terrence Ross is checked in for Evan Fournier. And DJ Augustine subbed in for Markelle Fultz. Here's Hutchison. Here's Satoransky. The putback. Great positioning on the putback.
And folks, he did not luck into that one. He knew just where he wanted to be to grab that backboard.
The pass to Ennis. Back to Vucevic. There's 47 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. And the officials calling for a 3-second violation. Michael Carter-Williams checked in for Vucevic. A tremendous mobile one block that we had to see again. Great send back.
And early in the game, these sorts of plays really can set the tone.
Now, here's Dunn. Pass to Cornette. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
What unselfishness from the young guard, Dunn. He's making more of an effort to distribute the ball.
Here's Bamba. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
Nice pass. I mean, putting in work on the interior. Gotta love it.
And here's Dunn. He'll bring it up for the Chicago Bulls. Young, right side. Back to Dunn. Pass to Cornette. That's in, coming off an assist from Dunn. Cornette's got 6.
And this is what teammates expect from their point guards. Dunn, I mean, pacing the offense well there.
And so it's the Chicago Bulls with a 6-point lead at the end of the quarter. They're pounding the ball inside. And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. Looking at what we've seen from the Bulls, what do you guys think?
Well, in that first quarter, they were intent on just pounding the ball down low.
Old school approach. I mean, if you have a favorable matchup inside, just keep pounding it in there.
We've got Valentine, Harrison out there with Thomas Satoransky. And it's Young, and it's Cornette in at the center, filling out the middle. That's the Bulls 5 as we get into the second quarter. And good that time. Greg, as a point guard, what is it you like to see from that position on the floor?
I think first and foremost, leadership. It's so valuable at that spot. And, you know, you always got to have your head high because your teammates are feeding off what you put forth in terms of your body language and enthusiasm. So, you know, the typical stuff about organizing the offense and setting the tone on the defensive end, that stuff's important as well. But so much of how you carry yourself out on the floor when you deal with adversity and you know that you're going to is really paramount. Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
Pass to Carter-Williams. Feeds to Bamba. And it's blocked. And he gets it back. Tries yet again. Ross on the wing. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
The raw talent Bamba has, just so impressive. A shot blocking specialist who also makes an impact on the offensive end.
Chicago making a switch here. White's checked in. Isaac's checked in for the Magic. Fournier comes in for DJ Augustine. The Bulls leading by 6. Second quarter of action, about a minute and a half played. White goes in. Count it, good. Cornette's got 12 points in the game.
Nice play, and you can see they're gathering momentum.
They've been a more cohesive team over this stretch, and then that helps account for their lead.
Now here's Ross. He's still scoreless so far in this one. Bamba's shot is off.
He's not an easy man to stop when he's attacking the basket. The D doing everything he can.
Valentine's shot, good.
Fantastic ball movement. They're picking them apart with their passing.
Bamba trying to break free. Fournier's shot is off.
I'd love to see them impose themselves a little more on the backboard. That's a great way to find confidence. Always a surefire way to get back in the game.
Here's Cornette. Lucky 7 drops in. He's perfect from the floor. 7 for 7.
Just impressed with the teamwork out there, setting the table for one another.
Ross on the wing. There's the dish to Bamba. Back to Ross. It's deflected. White against Fournier. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
One day, Kobe White might just be in that rare era of guys we call unstoppable. I mean, you can tell he wants to learn and is always finding a way to improve his game.
Some changes for Chicago. Lauri Markkanen's checked in for Young. Porter comes in for Valentine. And Zach LaVine subbed in for Harrison. Orlando also making some changes. Vucevic, he's checked in for Mohamed Bamba. Aaron Gordon comes in for Terrence Ross. And Markelle Fultz is subbed in for Michael Carter-Williams.
Well, you can't help but think of the dunk contest robbery with Aaron Gordon. Didn't receive max points on some of his dunks that clearly deserved it. Said he's done with the event after the last go. And I can't say I blame him.
Bulls making a switch here. Dunn's checked in. Fournier against LaVine. Just 5 on the clock. And with the dunk contest in Aaron Gordon, some of the dunks he pulled off, Greg, were outstanding.
I mean, going over Taco Fall was the big one. The one-handed windmill was impressive as well. Gordon doesn't need a trophy. Everyone knows he's one of the best dunkers we've ever seen.
Here's Cornette. The shot comes out. Great D that time from Vucevic. The Magic trail by 14. Here's Fournier. He kicks to Vucevic. Magic moving the ball around. Back to Isaac. Down low. It's stolen. Porter with it. Now guarded by Vucevic. A floater. LaVine can't hit.
Just not there from a rhythm standpoint right now. It's really eluding him.
And it's Gordon missing. Chicago with the ball. They're on a 12-4 run. LaVine can't hit. And Vucevic has got the ball here for Orlando. It's a 14-point game. And the basket by Gordon.
Wow, the solid court awareness. Leave someone open on Fultz squad and you're going to regret it.
41 seconds left now here in the second. LaVine against Fournier. Inside. The shake. And Cornette gets it to go. Cornette's got the lead up to 14 now for the Bulls. Well, Orlando shooting a pretty pitiful 25% in this game. Offensively, they can't get anything going. Here's Fultz. And it's Chicago with the rebound. Outside, LaVine. Nice D from Fournier.
The shooting numbers just aren't there yet in the quarter.
And it's Gordon missing. Markkanen into the lane.
Showing he isn't soft. When Markkanen dunks it like this, I mean, you can tell he's sending a message.
So as we conclude the first half, so far, fairly well. Thank you, David, and we'll be back after halftime as the third quarter gets underway.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Chicago holding the upper hand after the first 2 quarters. They're leading by 16. Thanks for joining us.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. And here are the Bulls now. While we've got a moment, let's set the floor. Brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up for the second half. So on the floor for Orlando. At the 4 and the 5, we have Gordon and Vucevic. Markelle Fultz out there with Evan Fournier. And it's Isaac in at the 3, the small forward. Bucket is good. Carter's got the opening bucket to start the second half for the Bulls.
And they've had assists now on their last 3 baskets.
Here's Gordon. Chicago grabs the miss. Markkanen's got 5 rebounds tonight. The drive by Gordon. Lays it up off the glass. Gordon's got 6.
And there's just so much athleticism to Gordon's game. Good luck trying to contain him inside.
White looking around. Fournier against LaVine. And LaVine with the slam.
Never afraid of being flashy with the ball. LaVine has a knack for making the defense look foolish.
Here's Gordon. Oh, and he jams it right over Lauri Markkanen. Wow.
And guys, that's not as easy as he made it look. You've got to have some skills to pull that off.
Well, he's got plenty of those, that's for sure. Outside, Levine. Dishes it to Carter, and stolen by Fournier. And he's going up for the alley-oop. Nice catch and finish on the alley-oop.
Yeah, love watching Isaac find the open teammate. Has great floor awareness out there and just knows when one of his guys has a clean look.
Levine passes to Carter. Back to Levine. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Levine's got 4 points now in the quarter. And Greg, you play with some big personalities. Talk about the best way to manage egos and conflicts in the locker room. That's a very interesting topic.
No doubt about it. You know, Kev, first thing you learn from middle school on, your team is your family. And let's face it, all families have spats, and so do teams. You just learn to never personalize those things. Never leave any stone unturned. Like, don't let things fester. When there are issues, you address them. And if you're not taking things personally, you tend to be able to work through whatever issues you may come in front of.
Good advice. Levine kicks to Markkanen. Fast break. Here come the Magic. Here's Fournier. Hammers it home to polish off the break.
The long arms of Gordon lead to that basket. Aaron does a nice job just staying active on the defensive end.
Here's Levine, and 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact. It's his first trip to the line.
And a year ago, he was an 80% shooter at the line, so that's more than acceptable.
You know, back in 2017, Zach LaVine tore his ACL, ended a promising season with Minnesota. That offseason, while rehabbing, LaVine was traded to the Bulls, but he used both events to fuel his career.
Catching up on the changes for Chicago. Young's checked in for Wendell Carter. Chandler Hutchison comes in for Markkanen. Shaquille Harrison, he's checked in for Otto Porter Jr. And Satoransky's subbed in for Kobe White.
Oh, great timing. He is one tough customer on that offensive glass.
You know, it's like he has a sixth sense of where that rebound is going. Levine dishes to Young.
Yeah, way to play in attack mode and get to the line.
The Bulls have looked good at the line tonight. They're perfect in 4 attempts. And the first one drops. Dunn, he's checked in for Levine. And so Young nails them both. 1:36 left to play here in the third. Over to the wing. Ennis passes to Bamba. Dunn with it. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. The feed to Young. Back to Dunn. Shot clock at 5. Chicago needs to get off a shot here. The shot by Harrison, no good. The Magic trail by 14. And now here comes Gordon leading the break. And stolen by Dunn. Here's Harrison, and he bangs it home with one hand.
That's a double whammy, guys.
That's right. A great defensive play, then the emphatic stuff.
Oh, yeah, bang, bang. An impressive sequence that has them fired up.
Here's Gordon. That's his 6th field goal today, and that makes him now 6 for 11.
He's made the most of the halftime break. He shook off the problems he had in the first half, and he started to settle in.
And now Augustine pushing it up. No one back to stop him. Ennis. Here's Bamba. They shoot again. And off the glass. That one's good. Bamba's got 8 points.
And after an abysmal first half from the field, the shots now starting to fall.
Here's Satoransky. Augustine grabs the board. Ennis dishes to Augustine. Shoots over Satoransky. It's good on the putback.
I love his work ethic, not to mention his hands. You need both to convert those typicals.
To the paint. Here's Young. That's in, coming off an assist from Dunn. Dunn's got 3 assists in the game. Augustine from outside, and the last shot before the buzzer is off. And so it's Chicago, enjoying a 12-point lead as they talk things over. And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but Stranger down by 12. Young and Carter are the big men inside. Valentine out there with Dunn, and it's Hutchinson in at the 3 spot. So that's the 5 in the game for Chicago. Dunn outside. To the inside. Carter, and then Carter with the jam.
Oh, with noteworthy length and jumping ability, Carter Jr. can get it going above the rim.
Here's Gordon. Crafty move. He feeds it to Vucevic. It's good from inside.
He's so aggressive at that end of the floor, and that's a quality all great scorers have.
Chicago leading by 12. Dunn looking over the floor. The kick out to Young. And some nice ball movement here by Chicago. Now the pass to Dunn. Clock at 6. Feeds it to Carter. It's blocked.
This is what Carter Williams can give you defensively. Terrific length and time.
For 3, Gordon. That shot no good. And the Bulls going the other way now. They led by as many as 18 points. Here's Hutchison. Over Gordon, and contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
No question, he got bumped on that shot.
Greg, as a point guard, you must have had so much fun being surrounded by so much terrific talent at UNLV.
You know, Larry Johnson, Stacey Augmon, I mean, I could go on, and you're right. I was blessed to play alongside these guys. They were incredible talents, finishers, and, you know, you don't always appreciate it going through that moment, but the fact that we're all still close and stay in contact, man, what an awesome experience to be a part of that team.
Chemistry must have been off the charts on that team.
Whoa,
what a finish!
Run that back. I want to see the replay now. Easy to see why Levine won the dunk contest in 2016. I mean, he has endless ups.
Fournier finds Vucevic. Softly drops in the floater.
That's just great touch. The teardrop, well, that's all about feel.
Levine wide open. Trains the 3-pointer. And the Bulls lead by 16.
Strange game for him. Barely made any noise in the first half, and here in the second, he's been everywhere.
Pass to Vucevic. The teardrop falls in. 8 points for Vucevic.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Levine against Fournier. Outside, Levine. Passes it to Hutchison. Back to Levine. Here's the 3. Orlando grabs the miss. Vucevic has got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. That's tipped out of bounds as Orlando keeps possession. Otto Porter Jr., he's checked in for Chicago. Fourth quarter keeps moving right along. 3 minutes gone so far. Fournier's shot is off.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
Levine looking around. Pass to Carter. Outside, Markkanen. Just 5 to shoot. And stolen by Gordon. For the finish. Lays it in off the breakaway. Gordon's got 10 points here in the second half.
Not one to shy away from contact. It's all part of the toughness that Gordon brings to the table.
We've played just over 3.5 minutes now in the fourth quarter. Levine passes to Carter. Levine kicks to Carter. That's good, and it's Levine with the assist. Carter's got 4 this quarter.
It's all about getting comfortable taking these shots. Carter Jr., great job hitting from mid-range.
Fultz dishes to Vucevic. Fultz the pass to Vucevic. And there's the feed to Gordon. Excellent D there from Markkanen. Bulls have gotten 4 of their 6 shots to fall so far here in the fourth. A pretty nice efficiency there.
And there's no doubt about this one. Playing with a lot of confidence tonight. It's a statement victory for the Bulls.
You know, a team can have a great shooting night without getting a lot of assists, but tonight they had both.
Yeah, and listen, you only get the assist if the guy you give it to makes the shot. So a lot of assists will up your field goal percentage, but this is a great team effort by everyone.
Catching up on the changes for Chicago. Daniel Gafford's checked in for Lauri Markkanen. Valentine comes in for Otto Porter Jr. And Zedaransky subbed in for Kobe White. Wandu passes to Carter Williams. Here's Birch. Puts it up from 12. Goes back up. And the pass to Ennis. Pass to Wandu. 8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Carter Williams, the pass to Birch. And another shot to the paint. Outside for Carter Williams. Here's Wandu. Missed it, even after all those chances. And so Chicago takes this one, and by a big margin. And the outcome of this one was never in doubt.
And boy.
ready and waiting for you right now. Season 2 will also have new agendas featuring some of the best performances from up-and-coming players in the league, such as Luka's NBA debut and Ja Morant's first 30-point game.
As for the Season 2 reward players, well, let's just say you're in for a treat. Starting off at
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
The Chicago River winding its way. And now Washington starting group. Hachimura and Bryant are in the middle. Ball runs the point with Beal at the 2. And it's Bonga in at the 3. And for Chicago, Markkanen and Carter are up front. Levine at the 2 with Porter at the 3. And it's White in at the point. Now here's White. Outside, Markkanen. White against Wall. White dishes to Carter. 5 on the clock. Outside, Markkanen. Fires, high post. And it's Carter missing. And it's Washington's ball. Outside, Bryant. Three-pointer. Chicago grabs the miss. And, oh, here we go. Carter's got it in the fast break chance. Levine with it. He's picked up by Wall. And Levine throws it down.
And not a bad passing center. Carter Jr. with a solid find there that leads to a bucket.
Wall's shot is off. And just over a minute played here in the start of the game. And the call. And, yep, we thought we might see it. And the coach's challenge has been triggered on the personal foul call.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Greg, indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replay, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving and how fast the action really is and how hard it can be sometimes, you know, Greg, to make the right call. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
Now here's Beal, and he uses the glass on the layup.
Well, you can see the eagerness to contribute from Rui Hachimura. Finds the open man, willing to facilitate.
Here's the pass to Levine. Pass to Carter. He can't hit that time. Now the Wizards take it the other way. Beal, the pass to Bryant. Wizards passing it around. Here's Hachimura. Got a piece of it.
And blocking shots mostly about will and desire. Markkanen showing he has it on that one.
Levine, good.
And I like to see this. They're calling his number early, and he's delivering.
They know that if this guy goes off, their chances of winning rise exponentially. Boy, the offensive flow just isn't there right now. 1 for 5 to start the game.
And Levine throws it down.
Boy, you love the footwork of Levine, the ability to shift pace, tough cover on the drive.
And Wall kicks to Beal. The kick out to Wall to the left side wing. Here's Bonga. And another miss by Washington. The Bulls leading by 5. Levine for 3. Misses the hole, and he's now 3 for 4.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Oh, and the dunk by Beal.
How good is that pass from John Wall? My man doing some work right now.
Levine against Beal. And he comes up with the deuce. Levine's got 9. Greg, you've always said to have a winning team, you need franchise players. Talk about the specific qualities you look for in those superstars that can catapult a team to greatness.
It's a great question, Kevin. Talent really isn't enough. You know, whether you lead vocally or by example, the agenda has to be winning, and your best players really define who your team is going to be. So the franchise caliber player is a much needed asset.
Porter finds Levine.
Boy, Otto Porter with the pretty delivery. That's nice.
Wizards trail by 7. To the right side. No one near Wall as he lets it go. And it's off from three-point range. And so it's Porter bringing it up now for the Bulls. And that one drops.
And you can argue this is White at his best. Just an absolute terror in transition.
And that one's good. Beal. He's got 6. 51 seconds left to play in the first quarter. White wide open. He fires. Off target there. That would have pushed the lead to double digits.
Just doing the job on the backboard.
To the middle. The kick out to Wall. There's Beal with the 3. No good on that one. And the Bulls going the other way now. Here's Carter. Great pass to set up the lay-in.
Bully ball at its finest there. Carter Jr. brings a physical presence to this team.
Beal from long range. Rebound by the Bulls. Porter's got his 4th rebound in this one. Back to Carter. On the wing, Levine. Over Beal. No good on the last second attempt there. And so it's Chicago. Ahead by 9 as the quarter comes to a close. And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen so far from the Bulls?
They set a physical tone in the first, and that really showed on the backboard.
I think it's why they hold the lead here early, because they're controlling the flow of the game with those second chance opportunities.
So this is how the floor looks for the Wizards starting the second. We've got Troy Brown. Mahinmi is out there with Davis Bertans. Then there's Payton, and it's Smith in at the point guard. And they force the shot clock violation. Great team. And now let's revisit that exceptional mobile 1 block.
Emphatic with the rejection. You've got to appreciate that kind of forceful defense.
Dunn looking over the floor. Pass to Cornette. Back to Dunn. Got it. Good job in the low post. Dunn's got the lead up to 11 now for Chicago.
Boy, how much do you appreciate Chris Dunn working hard inside to come away with these easy interior buckets? Well, deliver the pass where your teammate can do something with it. Nice.
And here are the Bulls now. Here's Dunn. Just over a minute gone here in the second quarter. Pass to Hutchison. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Dunn with it. Now Smith defending. His shot is good, making him a perfect 2 for 2 from the floor.
I don't know what's happening defensively, but they're not putting up any resistance.
But Chris Dunn, a part of that Zach LaVine trade a few years ago. You know, GA, what's interesting about Dunn is he actually played a lot of small forward last season.
How about that? Drafted 5th overall back in 2016 as a point guard. He's only about 6'3", but very strong and has long arms and plays with great toughness. Just another example of how small ball is affecting every front court position.
Wizards trail by 11. Mahinmi passes to Smith. Bertans kicks to Payton. The Wizards working the ball around now. Smith right side. Back to Bertans. Here's Brown. Mahinmi trying to get open. And there's Brown. That's good on the assist from Payton.
And really, it's been a major aspect of their offense in the early stages here. Their success working the ball inside and getting points from close range.
Now, here's Satoransky. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. Dunn up top. Covered by Smith. Here's Satoransky. No good on the three. The Wizards have gone 2 of 3 from the field here to open the second quarter. The pass to Bertans. Smith outside. From deep. Bertans can't get it to go. Chicago leading by 9. It's blocked. Mahinmi down low. And Mahinmi with the stuff.
That's pure power, pure effort. Jan Mahinmi going to the rack with bad intentions.
Done outside. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
Not the kind of aggressive defense they need to cut into the lead.
Yeah, you have to protect the rim, Greg, a little better.
They're just too slow to react. You can't afford to sleepwalk through possessions. What's going on out there?
Now, here's Bertans. Payton outside. Back to Bertans. Inside. And the shot is good. The Chicago lead has been cut to just 7 points in the basket from Payton.
Nice pass here to set that basket up.
Done outside. From deep. That shot off. And it's Washington the other way. Here's Brown. Young trying to break free. Bertans can't get it to go. The Bulls leading by 7. The kick out to Young. Down low. And the basket by Hutchison.
Well, this is why the versatile Thaddeus Young is tough to guard in the pick and roll. He's a very good passer.
The putback, great positioning on the putback.
That's the 10th straight point they've given up in the paint.
They have a chance to go 2 for 1 here.
Let's see how they play the clock.
Done against Smith. Here's Cornette. Rebound by Mahinmi.
Never easy to stop this guy at the rim, but that is a beautiful contest right there.
Pass to Bertans. From deep. Chicago grabs the miss.
And no need to rush this. Let the clock run down.
Well, it's trying to close the quarter strong, and by that, take a great shot without giving them an opportunity for another one down the other end.
Yep, that one goes. Brown's got 6 points in the quarter.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
To the left wing. Here's Cornette. And that one released in time, but no good.
This is what you're paying Jan Mahinmi to do, right?
And so it's Chicago, bringing the quarter to a close with a 7-point lead.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, everybody. Good to see you back here on our halftime show. Zach LaVine was the man in the first. He had 11 points. When you think of the Bulls, Kenny, it's hard not to go back to the start. Thanks for joining.
And we've got third quarter of basketball for you. 2 quarters in the books. You look at Zach LaVine, he's really been playing well.
No problems fighting his way to the rim in this one. A lot of points in close.
And part of that has to do with his mindset. He has been looking to push the action at every opportunity, and he has been in attack mode all night.
Our second half of basketball, and presented by Gatorade. Let's see who's all fueled up and on the floor to start the third. So for Chicago right now, Wright and LaVine team up in the backcourt. Porter and Markkanen, the duo at forward. And it's Carter in at the 5, down low. They get the rebound. Hachimura. And the dunk by Hachimura.
Yeah, what separates Rui Hachimura is his great strength and his motor. Just brings so much energy.
Yeah, I mean, maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that one.
And we know he's capable of those memorable ones.
And Hachimura's given name, Rui, means fortress in Japanese. And that's what he looks like out there. He's worked hard in the weight room, sports a solid frame with a terrific core and that great lower body strength.
Levine against Beal. Carter dishes to Levine. Over Bryant. They get it back. Carter kicks to Markkanen. Trying to get open is Carter. Tries again. Now here's Porter. D right on him. White with it. He's picked up by Wall. Good ball movement here by the Bulls. Here's Markkanen. A new 14 for the Bulls. And then Carter with the jam.
There it is, guys. One of those effort plays that makes a big difference in the game.
And GA, it is definitely making a difference so far today.
No doubt. On the scoreboard, in the body language of the players, you can tell which team is in complete command.
Back to Beal. Lets it go with a 3. And Bryant kicks to Wall. Here's Hachimura. And that comes off the assist by John Wall. Hachimura's got 6. And you combine Hachimura's power with that 7'2" wingspan, Greg. He's physically built to succeed in a positionless NBA.
And add to that, Kevin, he's got solid athleticism along with a versatile skill set. Hachimura still needs to work on creating off the dribble, shooting the jump shot with consistency, but with his work ethic, there's a good chance he turns those into strength.
Beal against Levine. Shoots over Beal. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Oh, those are the subtle moves that Levine is adding to his game. That pump fake, now he is just heading to the line. Nice.
So for the Bulls, Denzel Valentine comes in for Markkanen, and it's Harrison in for White. Time called here. The Wizards decide to talk it over. Greg, I think of you in a New York Knicks uniform, legendary arena you played in. What was that experience like?
Kevin, intense. I remember the first time I suited up in a preseason game. We played the Dallas Mavericks. Both teams went up and down the court 3 times and nobody scored, and the fans started booing. And that's when I knew this is a little bit different. You better bring your A game.
And thicker skin, correct?
That too, yeah. Fortunately, there was no social media or internet back then. Goodness gracious. And battling hard on the glass, they hold the advantage here so far.
Levine wide open. That's in there. Carter with the assist. He's got 16.
Well, you want a shooter to catch it and go right in rhythm. Zach LaVine does just that.
Bertans can't get it to go.
He is single-handedly dropping the temperature in here with that cold streak.
He is trying to shoot his way out of it, and it might be better for him to pass the basketball at this point.
But they get it back. Kick out to Levine. Carter down low. Bertans defending.
This guy has been a catalyst for them all game long. What a job leading them to this lead.
Outside, Wall. And that time, also a missed shot. The Bulls leading by 12. Levine passes to Porter. From downtown, that one no good. Now Washington takes it the other way. Here's Beal. Oh, and the dunk by Beal.
This, to me, is one of Bradley Beal's advantages. The defense has got to respect the perimeter jump shot, and that sets up that dribble drive.
Levine deciding where to go with it. Outside, Porter. His 3-pointers off the mark. Wizards trail by 10. Brown the pass to Beal. Stolen by Levine. There's Harrison. No points in the game yet for him. Launches a 3. Beal pulls it in.
No doubt he's struggling right now from the field. Let's see if he can get it going this quarter.
Porter with the steal. Out to the right wing. Harrison kicks to Valentine. Now here's Levine. 16 points for him.
And he's a good shooter from outside, but not sure from that deep.
Boy, we're seeing it more and more. Guys looking to create additional space by stepping back further from the line.
And so it's the Chicago Bulls with a 10-point lead. Some While we have the chance now, folks, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Well, making the game easy for your teammates. All about putting them in a position to score. That's pretty.
Fourth quarter of action is upon us. Thanks, as always, for joining us. So, the Wizards 5 right now. In at forward, it's Hachimura and Bertans. Manning the backcourt, it's Smith and Beal. And it's Wagner in at the 5, roaming the paint. Done outside. Pass to Satoransky. Good ball movement here by the Bulls. Done outside. Passes it to Markkanen. Smith with it. The pass to Bertans. Jacks up a 3. That one doesn't drop. And the Bulls going the other way now. Here's Satoransky. Throws down the breakaway jam.
And you got to like the vision from Markkanen. I mean, a big man who knows how to find the open man.
Bertans, the pass to Smith. That is good. And the Bulls' lead is cut down now to just 7 on the bucket from Bertans.
Oh, beautiful looking shot. I mean, when you can hit it from that deep, wow.
Done outside. Feeds to Markkanen. At the Dunn. And the shot clock expires. 24-second violation. Chicago making some changes. Carter, he's checked in for Young. Otto Porter Jr. comes in for Chandler Hutchison. And it's Kobe White in for Chris Dunn. I'm glad we got to see the mobile 1 block once more. What a play.
And when you're behind in the game, that's what you've got to do. Contest every shot.
Pass to Bonga. Smith, the pass to Bonga. It's Beal on the wing. Washington needs to get a shot off here. Whoops, there's the 24-second shot clock violation, so they'll turn it over. And so it's Porter bringing it up now for Chicago. They lead by 7. White against Smith. White dishes to Porter. Markkanen passes to Porter. Back to Markkanen. Trying to get open is Carter. And Markkanen with the basket on the assist from Porter. Porter's got 4 assists in the game. Smith kicks to Hachimura. The tray. It's hauled in by the Bulls.
If you want to cut into a lead, you have got to trust your teammates and move the ball.
Right side, Markkanen. To the middle, here's White. He dishes it to Carter. Back to White. Bonga pulls it in. Bonga's got his 5th rebound in this one. Inside, here's Hachimura. And the layup's good off the glass.
What an outstanding pass, and Bradley Beal has come such a long way as a playmaker.
The Bulls leading by 7. On the wing, Porter. Back to Satoransky. To the inside, Carter. Hits the layup after the sweet pump fake to freeze the D.
Sometimes a player is born with a passer's mindset. He deals it with conviction.
And it's going to be out of bounds. The Bulls will take it. Leans checked in for Satoransky. And a switcher also for Washington. Walls checked in for Chicago. They've gone 3 of 5 here in the 4th quarter. Pretty good numbers coming out of the break. Outside, Levine. Three-pointer. In for his 7th make in 14 tries.
Boy, Zach LaVine, such tremendous lift on his jumper. How about that from range?
Bonga, the pass to Bryant. Over Carter. 1:14 left in the 4th quarter. Pass to Bonga. Back to Beal. Launches it. And it's White with the rebound. The Bulls leading by 12.
No question as to which team gave the better effort tonight. A dominant performance and an outstanding win for Chicago.
You know, it's tough to put your finger on the deciding factor in this one, but I'd say that the shooting accuracy made the difference.
Yeah, I think you're on point, Kevin. They got better looks, and that tends to lead to a better field goal percentage.
And you know, looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for Zach LaVine.
Every time he shot it, it seemed like it was going to drop in. And if it didn't, everyone was surprised.
Outside, LaVine. Banked in off the glass. LaVine's got the lead up to 12 now for the Bulls.
And once they smelled blood in the water, you could see the killer instinct take over.
And you want to save your best for last. Tonight, they've done that and then some.
Carter up top. He's covered by Hachimura. White looking around. And so Chicago takes this one, and by a big margin. Even early on in this one, it seemed like they were happy to be playing at home tonight.
And it makes a big difference. And once they started to really...